Asshole army, keep it tight. We're here to talk about Joker, as you can see. Shit. The Joker was just a character before 2008. All of a sudden, Heath Ledger came and murdered the role, no pun intended. Next thing you know, the Joker is you can't fuck this up. This is it. This is our supervillain. When it comes to like the Batman lore and all of that shit, this is like the guy. It's become almost taboo when it comes to the Joker because Heath Ledger died. Jared Leto tried. I personally didn't hate Jared Leto's performance, but a lot of people did. Spoilers, this movie speaks on like a lot of issues. One of them being like mental health and mental health awareness. You know how the Joker got to laugh? Well, it's a problem that he has. And he hands him a card, they're like, oh shit, I feel bad, or I don't feel bad, and they just keep going about their business. He's trying to be a stand-up comedian, and he sucks. He's not, he sucks. I mean, but he's not, no, he sucks. Robert De Niro is this TV show host, and the Joker, I don't even remember his fucking name, that's crazy. But the Joker wants to get on this show. He does a set at a comedy show. It doesn't go well, and someone records it. It's recorded. Next thing you know, Robert De Niro gets a hold of it. He plays it on his show. But he doesn't play it on his show in like a, oh, yay, like this comedian. He plays it in like a mocking fashion. But this guy is so aloof, it kind of goes over his head. Long story short, he goes on to this TV show and fucking murders a dude on live television. He shoots him in the head. Like, to put that in perspective for you, imagine if Jimmy Kimmel is on TV and like somebody go in there and just shoot him in the fucking head and it's live. That's what happened. It's fucking brilliant. It wasn't no superhero, rob a bank, crazy ass. And you know what? It was premeditated murder because he knew he was gonna do it when he came on the show. Here's what pisses me off. I can't even say piss me off, just something I don't agree with. I don't agree that this movie is as disturbing as people make it seem. There's a thing going on right now where people are walking out of this movie. People are saying that this movie is disturbing for a number of reasons. One of the reasons being that the Joker, at a certain point, he kills his mom. He smothers her on the bed. He takes a pillow and he just smothers her. No emotion in his face, he just fucking does it. Now one could say, oh shit, that was real fucked up. I say, bitch had it coming. That's fucked up, it's messed up, I get it, I understand, you're not supposed to kill your mom. But if I were someone who didn't find out until they're like late in their 30s that my mom isn't my mom, and the things that she was doing, like she was doing some foul shit, she left him on a doorstep, she tried to get rid of him, all of this shit. She adopted him, and the Joker ended up becoming this V for Vendetta type figurehead. Like everyone was wearing clown masks and shit. He had a gun in a fucking hospital performing for kids and the gun slipped out. This movie plays off of the idea that like you never know who the shooter might be. You never know who the guy is that might shoot the fucking job up. And you know what? I remember one time when I was at work, I told this chick that. Like she was just like being a bitch. Like she implied that I had a mental disability. And she implied I had a mental disability. And I straight up told her like, you should treat me as if you don't know that I'm gonna shoot the place up. Now, to be fair, I'm not gonna shoot the place up, but you don't know that. This is a situation where Joker killed someone who offended him, and rightfully so. Not rightfully so. I mean, he probably shouldn't have killed the motherfucker, but like, you know, you never know who the shooter is. I don't know about y'all, but the homeless people in Buffalo be annoying as fuck. Like, I remember a homeless dude, he had asked me for a quarter, and then I was like, nah, I don't got it. And he was like, well, let's go to the ATM. Who the fuck? I digress. Maybe it's because I'm desensitized to shit, and maybe it's because social media has like really desensitized me to like violence, but I have a hard time believing that this particular movie is more violent than like a John Wick or like any other movie where there's a bunch of shooters or whatever. I saw a girl get her head chopped off on, you know what I'm saying? Not like I actively go out and look for that shit, but like, you know when you're scrolling and it just automatically plays the worst part. I understand if you got kids, but that's what rating systems are for. Don't bring your fucking kids to these movies. I'm sorry, I understand if you think, oh, it's Joker, it's a comic book movie, but like realistically, people, not every comic book movie is for your kid. They really tried to, They really tried to make Deadpool PG-13 at some point. And then you know what? They won, because there's a PG-13 version of Deadpool that exists. I'm about to do the shit that Brittany be doing in her videos, that ASMR shit. Hold on. Y'all hear this shit? Is this shit annoying? The filmmaking itself is brilliant. It looks like a great movie. For Joker, I hope. You better focus. You better focus. 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 Focus! Right now. Before I slap you. I love Heath Ledger. We all did. I think it's time to let him go. If this is the version of the Joker that we're gonna get, I'm okay with it, driver. Who the fuck is texting me right now? You never popping until you're doing something. And it talks a lot about like mental health and mental awareness and like being aware of people with mental disabilities, which we should be, because there's a lot of times when people have mental disabilities and we just ignore it, and we shouldn't. We ignore it, or we act like there's something wrong with them, and we shouldn't. I didn't mean to turn this into a woke message, so I'm gonna completely switch it. Bitches ain't shit. How about that? Yeah. The fuck? So then you have to pick, what's scarier? The sinister version of the Joker that Heath Ledger portrayed, when he's like aware of how fucked up he is, and he loves it. He even said it himself, like, I thrive in chaos. Or the guy who's doing crazy shit, but he doesn't know how crazy it is. That's what y'all to decide, I guess. So y'all let me know in the comments below, blah, blah, blah. Please, please, please share this video. You know, I got my new little setup. I'm proud of it. So yeah, I need an outro. Oh, I know.